Hey there guys, it's Francesca from Consciousful Tarot. Thank you so much for clicking on my YouTube channel and clicking on this video. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and click on the like and subscribe button. And let's go ahead and begin with a pick your card reading. Go ahead and look at the cards, meditate, and just feel a card out. Whichever card you resonate with, you can go ahead and proceed with the reading. See you there. Hey there guys, so this is for group number 1 for those that picked the first deck of cards. So let's go ahead and begin. So the messages that Divine has for you for this very moment is that you are ready. You're going through an initiation and ascension period that is allowing you to expand your current reality. I do see that positive growth and there's a lot of expansion in your horizon, but you're needing to broaden your mindset. I do see that this group of individuals are older souls, so you can either be part of light worker group, indigo child, or particularly twin flame. I do see that you're being guided to seek beyond your current reality. I do see that for quite some time you've been in limbo when it comes to modifying your current circumstances, whether it's your work, your life, your environment, or just your current lifestyle. You're being guided to remove yourself from a paradigm which you've allowed your subconscious mind, your current circumstances, or even your habits and subconscious mind rule your life. I am seeing that everything that has brought you to your current circumstances has actually been a manifestation of your subconscious mind, of your life, and of the way that you've been thinking in the past. And Divine is now saying that there's something better, because the Divine has a bigger plan for you. Everything that you've been wanting and wishing for is something that you can manifest, and there's many opportunities that are coming into fruition as long as you can believe it prior to seeing it. So this message is actually calling for you guys to actually implement the law of attraction into your life, but also the law of action. As you can want to attract something into your life, you also have to take action in order for that manifestation to come into fruition. So the Divine is saying that sometimes there's joy in store for you. However, you have to imagine your reality that way. You can't just wish upon it or meditate on it but then not take action or embody the feeling of actually achieving that reality. Divine is saying that you need to trust in the work that's happening behind the scenes, because all your past experiences have led to this moment. You've also studied and outgrown many of the realities that you still pertain in. So whether it's old habits, I'm seeing comfort zones, I'm seeing old relationships, old jobs that no longer serve you guys, and you guys could have potentially been not giving yourselves permission to expand. This is due to a limited belief. This is due to outdated thinking and old conditioning that has been keeping you stuck in a paradigm where you feel charmed, where you feel kind of confined. But this is indeed an illusion, the illusion of confinement, the illusion of stuckness. Some individuals in this reading may be feeling like emptiness syndrome, and that's okay. Divine is saying that you need healing. You need to go within yourself in order to recognize which outdated programs need to be kind of weaved out of your mind. I am also seeing that a lot of it has to do with your guys' perception. So a lot of you guys could have been gaslighting yourselves. So you could have been putting boundaries for yourselves and realizing that you wanted to go on a route of self-love and unconditional love for yourself, showing yourself that you're gonna follow through with a new lifestyle, right? But then you diluted it, you digressed, you went back a step ahead, you went back a step, and basically Divine is saying is that if you want this ultimate change, if you want to break the chains of repeating the old self, right? Breaking the chains of the old self and not allowing the subconscious mind to rule you, because unfortunately the subconscious mind is what really ends up dominating our waking life. So if you can gain control of your subconscious programs, you can gain control of your future. But Divine is saying is that if you want to completely break through the old reality, you're going to need a practical plan, and that's going to require for you to combine your imagination but also your practicality, bringing them both into balance so you can be grounded, but also at the same time not allowing your current circumstances consume you, make you feel debilitated or negative or pessimistic, not allowing the negative circumstances or of your life, or the unwanted circumstances of your life, ruin the vision of the opportunities, of the opportunities that you're trying to seek. Okay, anytime my dog barks, it's always a sign for he's emphasizing what I'm saying. But it's really important that you guys take a practical plan, and I'm seeing it's going to be really important for you guys to release any mask that you're potentially wearing towards others, towards the world, and particularly yourself. You could have been pretending for a while that you didn't really want to achieve something, someone, or a new life, but it is indeed a calling for you to actually outgrow and release yourself from a current reality that is no longer for you. You're being guided to write 10 things down that are wonderful about you, so you can really begin to embody a new identity, a new way of thinking, and release the outdated thinking with a new belief system, a new reality that you want to embark in, because you are ready. And Divine is saying that your current situation is holding a lot of laziness, a lot of comfort, and you're needing to modify that. You don't need to chase money, you need to chase the dream, and the money comes effortlessly. Also, I am picking up that this group can have potentially a lot of repressed jealousy, anger issues, or envy. This can be stemmed from a past life. This can be stemmed from sometimes what happens is that when we incarnate into this lifetime, our DNA can hold memory of our old careers. And I feel like this particular group, the new career or the new lifestyle that they want to embark in, was potentially prohibited in a past life because it was their calling. It was a path or a career that was actually going to help enhance their aura and their entire being. So I am seeing that that you guys are meant to actually face this fear and do it anyways, because there is a past life hesitancy actually repelling you. So whether it's a new path, going towards a person or going towards a new career, it's actually there's memory in your DNA that's actually repelling you from this. But rest assured, this is exactly what you need to be facing. Divine is saying is that don't allow that the fear or any sort of negativity pull you back, because that will call in more negativity. You guys are also being guided to exercise and kind of like create movement in your life in order to release any tension or any stagnation in the mind. Right now, there's a lot of overactivity in the mind that is causing for you guys to contemplate on how you guys are gonna go towards this new plan, go toward this new path. And you guys don't need to think about the execution. You guys just need to take that one step forward, because you don't need to figure out how it's gonna happen. You need to actually take the step forward and everything will fall into its place, right? A baby isn't born and says, oh my God, how am I gonna get taller and grow teeth and grow hair? No, it just does it, right? So you guys are also being guided to introspect when it comes to any sort of automatic programs, any old stories that you tell yourself, any false realities that can be potentially keeping you stuck in a low level of consciousness. So a lot of this has to do with self-sabotage. I'm seeing a lot of this has to do with controlling your life, your circumstances, and other people, or allowing other people to also control you. I'm seeing that you're needing to take responsibility for your finances, make a strong financial goal that's going to help you actually bring your dreams into fruition, but you're needing to have a practical plan. You're also needing to be very honest with yourself about the steps you need to take and what you need to remove from your life in order to make this happen. You guys are very skillful. This group of individuals, I see you guys are very skillful. So you guys can be either like a jack of all trades, like you haven't mastered everything, but you guys are very prominent, and the influence and the power that you can have over individuals is needed at this time. So whether it's elevating or ascending to a higher level of career, so becoming a manager or becoming a business owner, or just becoming self-employed. I am seeing that if you do take that next step and don't allow the internal critic or the internal opposer hold you back, and give yourself permission to step up into this new power, you're actually going to impress yourself, but also many people, and the opportunities are going to flourish than you've ever imagined. And divine is saying that you need to see it, you need to believe it before you see it, and that very soon your dreams are going to be manifesting. And don't forget about your past, because it seems as though you guys are going to be leaving something behind in the past. So whether it was an old identity, an old way of living, on even like an old behavior pattern. I am seeing some of you guys are very strong, to the point where you guys can be quickly reactive. You guys could frankly be a little bit like fiery, responsive, a little bit fierce, but this energy is needing to be redirected and kind of converted into power. So instead of allowing the reactivity and the frustration that emerges within you, instead of allowing it to control you or make you repeat old patterns of self-soothing or self-sabotage or numbing, excuse me, you're actually being guided to utilize this energy to facilitate a new path for yourself, facilitate a path in self-empowerment and self-growth, and also self-respect, that's actually going to allow you to stabilize yourself in a much more concrete way. Showing yourself self-love at this time is going to be really important. Giving yourself time to also rewire your mind and your subconscious mind and your subconscious beliefs is going to be really important at this time. Giving yourself permission and forgiveness is also going to be really important as well. And show up for yourself. You know, it's going to be super important for you to water the plants. You know, you can't accept a plant to grow if you're not watering it or giving it enough sunlight. So, but overall, as you guys give yourselves permission and you guys the ability to move forward, you guys are actually going to get enlightened on how you weren't showing up for yourself, how you weren't being real with yourself and others, and how you were actually neglecting your truth in order to keep yourself stabilized in a comfort zone, or in an area in your life, or in a low frequency that was actually keeping you stuck and keeping you disempowered. But divine is saying now it's time to actually level up. Now it's time to actually step into this role because you are ready. I'm seeing a lot of these individuals are actually you guys are actually going to be making massive changes in society, or with the group of people that you're in. You're going to be a leader, and it's time for you to actually show your skills, show your knowledge, and show the power that you actually have in order to make this change. I'm also seeing that you're being guided to focus a lot on your instincts, your emotions, and your habits. So your daily habits, your instincts on how you react, and your emotions. So when it comes to, like I said, your emotional reactivity, you're going to have to begin to take control over it in order for you to step into this new mature phase in your life. And yeah, I do see that this group is going to go through a lot of growth as long as you really give yourself that permission, and you also follow your passion. So whether it's a person, a place, a path, or a new way of being or lifestyle, it's important that your current circumstances are not set in stone, and there's something much more better for you, as long as you can expand your thinking and don't hold yourself in a limited mindset just due to your... Hey there guys, so if you guys chose group number 2 of the starfish, let's go ahead and begin the reading. So this is the messages that divine has for you at this time. So right away I'm picking up that this group of individuals, you guys are definitely new to awakening. You guys are breaking out of the matrix, breaking out of old conditioning, particularly probably now breaking out of old beliefs. You guys are very powerful when it comes to initiating change, but sometimes when it comes to actually following through with change, it's a little bit hard to stay following through with that change. But I see that you guys have been making major changes, setting strong boundaries with individuals or old habits that no longer served you. I do see that if you guys haven't came to that point of like removing yourselves from old individuals or old things that were potentially hampering your growth, you're now actually being guided to make that decision. You're being guided to go through a self-evaluation to really begin to make choices that are actually going to switch your life around in a very much positive way. You're actually now completing a cycle where you needed to learn vital lessons, but especially when it comes to how you navigate yourself socially. You're being guided to actually not give up when it comes to achieving this new direction in your life, especially when it comes to the plans that you've already set out for yourself, because I do see that you set out new plans for yourself, a new course for yourself that's gonna require for you to get a little bit out of your comfort zone, or for you to actually finish certain agreements or finish certain friendships, finish a certain story in your life that is requiring for you to put your foot down. And divine is saying is that as you do this, not only are you going to be expecting powerful change, but it's actually going to help you when it comes to your self-development, when it comes to your confidence. You're also going to become much more liberated. You're not going to have as much pressure on your shoulders as though this old lifestyle or this old group of friends, this old way of living was actually potentially putting a lot of pressure for you to conform. I see a lot of these individuals are actually breaking through an old belief system. That's what I'm picking up. And you guys are actually being guided to not stop believing in this, because the end result is going to actually come into your hands. You're going to have the outcome that you've been striving to achieve. So whether it's actually attaining clarity on a situation, I'm picking up it comes to world issues. So I feel like a lot of you guys are actually fighting to really figure out what's going on in the world, to really figure out what's going on with the economy, what's going on with the pandemic, why has this been happening, the truth behind potentially that pointy thing that you poke in your arm. You know, I see you guys kind of fed up when it comes to being confused, and you guys are now receiving valid information that's like making you actually like break through an old belief. And divine is saying do not stop trying to achieve this power, or trying to achieve this conclusion or this answer, because it's going to require for you to be uncomfortable. It's going to require for you to go through cognitive dissonance, which is a psychological phenomenon that happens when you're actually challenging your beliefs. So for example, let's say I'm a Christian, and then a Muslim comes up to me and they start telling me about their beliefs. What happens to the body is that the body starts going into fight or flight, because the beliefs are being challenged, and you literally go through stress in your body. So I feel like a lot of you guys are actually being challenged when it comes to your belief systems. But divine is saying to be very determined to actually get these answers, because once you do find these answers, not only is it going to create a new experience for you, and you're going to be able to actually make something of it. So whether it's share this knowledge with others, or actually for once attain answers, but you're actually gonna be able to have a unique perspective on this world that a lot of people don't have. So divine is saying that it's really important for you not to quit. Regardless, when it comes to beliefs, I also do see that you're making massive changes when it comes to your current life. And I do see that you're needing to be very firm when it comes to standing in your beliefs and believing in yourselves. Don't allow others to intimidate you, or other people's progress intimidate you. Just because they don't have your vision, or just because they don't believe in what you believe in, that doesn't mean that you shouldn't follow your heart or what you feel is right for you. I feel like a lot of you guys are making the right steps when it comes to actually making positive changes in your life. You're actually going to be attracting new group of people. So if you're needing to leave old people behind that were potentially not resonating with you, or interfering with your higher calling, or your new life path, you're actually going to be attracting people that are going to be resonating with you. Divine is saying that it's up to you. Like, free will plays a huge role, but that's why divine is encouraging you to not stop, and don't get sidetracked by any sort of judgment or naysayers or people that are disagreeing with you. That's part of the process, especially when it comes to being individual. Divine is also saying to keep an open mind. So I can't stress this enough, because this is definitely for a group of individuals that are breaking free from an old mindset, an old limited belief, and potentially an old programming. And Divine is saying that in order to actually achieve a new mindset, you're gonna have to experience new experiences that are gonna really surprise you. At first your head may be spinning, at first you may be confused, at first you may be very scattered as to what you should believe in. But Divine is saying is that as long as you stay focused to achieve your conclusion, you are going to attain it. Divine is also saying that in general, when it comes to achieving a new course in your life, it's going to be super important to not allow the past to hold you back, especially overall. Particularly, I am seeing that this group could have suffered from self-worth issues. I am seeing an inner child wound of lack of self-worth or not feeling valued. Some of you guys could have had like a lack of support, emotional support, when you were younger. So you guys felt like you always needed to go the extra mile or please other people, because you felt as though your emotions were never heard, understood, or really supported. But Divine is saying that the hard work that you're going to be putting in now to make these changes in your life, you're going to help transform your life. And if you're unhappy in your current circumstances, it's going to be happy that you renegotiate your position to work for something new. But don't put so much pressure on yourself to make this happen. Rather, just kind of begin to put the boundaries on things that aren't working for you, in order for you to manifest these new possibilities for yourself. But holding yourself emotionally accountable is going to be super important in order for you to make it past this place in your life. And you also don't want to play victim when it comes to your current circumstances. You want to make a proper plan and execute it well. You want to be more disciplined when it comes to reaching your goals. You want to also make sure that you have good follow through. So either like write your goals down and make sure that you check them off, or just like have like someone that can keep accountability for you, or keep you accountable. Right now, your main goal is to work on your expansion, your optimism, and your movement. So keep going, do not stop. And it's going to be super important to not be controlling of yourself or others, but also don't avoid people that are potentially controlling, as they may be there to teach you something about yourself. Overall, I am seeing that this group of individuals, you guys may feel as though you may feel as though the things that have happened to you in the past, whether you were emotionally neglected or not emotionally fulfilled, you felt as though it had to do with something that had to do with you. You could have been blaming yourself for potentially getting rejected or not being in an emotionally stable relationship. But Divine is saying that do not take anything personal. Whatever didn't work out was actually meant for your personal growth and your personal stability. And as you actually move forward with peace of mind, you're actually going to allow those beliefs to actually fade away, and not blame yourself, or not allow those beliefs to impede or hamper your self-confidence, because you guys are very strong and you guys are coming here to actually evolve as souls. So I do feel like this group of individuals, your guys' souls are a little bit younger, and you guys, once you guys do pass these tests that I am seeing and evolve to this next level and set boundaries with yourselves and others, you guys are actually going to be ascending your soul and going in through an ascension period. So in the next life or in the next incarnation, I do see you guys actually getting a higher level of consciousness and being able to make a massive impact to the world. So overall, it's going to be super important for you to keep your ambition high, for you to keep your energy very solid, but don't be rigged when it comes to any beliefs or any way of being. And it's just going to be super important for you to have your intentions ahead of yourself. So Write your intentions down for the next 6 months prior to the year ending. Write your intentions down for each month, what you want to accomplish, why you're doing it, and what you want to achieve. Don't focus so much on how you're going to get it, rather why you're doing it, and the how will pop up. I hope you guys liked it, and I hope it resonated.